next song over here is More Than Meets the Eye by Testament. I am no fan of Testament. I simply encountered this song when I was at the gym. I worked out to this song and I added it to my playlist, and it's still here to this day. Okay, the next song is Dancing with Tears in My Eyes by Avantasia. Okay, what can I say about this song? Well, let's move on. I'm not ashamed of this song, it's not a guilty pleasure, it's a good one, but I can't find the right words to say about the song. Okay, the next song is Bombenhagel by Sodom. Some solid 80s German thrash metal out there, but I prefer the second half of the song more than the first half. Moving on. Oh, this is one of the songs from 2010s. I heard this one in 2010, I liked it, and it's still here to this day. Ruby by Kaiser Chiefs. I know nothing about Kaiser Chiefs. Of course, they seem to be an indie rock band or something, probably from the UK, but Ruby is an amazing song with some interesting guitar solo in the later half of the song. Oh, this one I heard it back in late 2020. I liked it. It's called, pardon me, I'm going to censor this word. It's called Bleep Christmas by Tankard. Tankard is a German metal band. When I heard this song, they reminded me of the early Blind Guardian, the Battalions of Fear era. It's a fun song if you read the lyrics, but if you love Christmas, this song might be offensive to you. I don't hate Christmas, by the way. Christmas is great, but the song is also great. Okay, the next song is a metal anthem from Sabaton. It's called The Masters of the World. Yes, before Sabaton went historical, they wrote songs about other things. They wrote songs about metal. Oh, the next song is Midas Disease by Demons and Wizards. This is their second single from their third album. When I first heard this song, I thought that it was something from the 80s, because it has an 80s feel. However, this song is much more darker, and it doesn't have your typical 80s vocals. Okay, moving on. Okay, the next song that we have here is Shout 2000 by Disturbed. I am no fan of Disturbed, but I heard this cover of Tears for Fears Shout and I liked it, and I added it to my playlist. I have nothing else to say about this. Okay, the next song is a very interesting choice. It's a project by Tarja Turunen. Well, it's called Outlanders, and this is their first single, Closer to the Sky. It's a very relaxing and chill song with a lot of electronic vibes. In one of my Instagram stories I posted about the song, and then I said if Nightwish were originally electronic, they would sound like this. They would sound like Closer to the Sky. Okay, so the next song is a cover of one of my favorite songs. It's Planet Caravan by Pantera. I absolutely love the original song by Black Sabbath. It's one of those songs I love to listen when I want to relax. But I also like the Pantera cover too. They did the cover justice. I heard it back in 2014 and I still have fond memories of this song. Okay, so the next song is Salisbury Hill by Peter Gabriel. I discovered this song when I bought the Peter Gabriel playlist on Song Pop. Salisbury Hill is one of those songs that stuck with me. Whatever Will Be by Doris Day, Frank DeVol and his orchestra. I discovered this song absolutely randomly and I liked it. Can't say anything else about this song. Moving on. Oh, this is actually one of the best songs by Queen. Don't Try Suicide from their album The Game. It's quite paradoxical that it's a happy and cheerful song that deals with suicide. But one thing I love about this song is that it doesn't say that, oh please don't do that, life will get better, you should keep your life, blah blah blah. No, the song is unapologetically says get a life. Don't try suicide because nobody cares. That's literally the lyrics of the song. Look at yourself, you need help. I love how unapologetic the song is. Speaking of the game, the next song is literally called The Game by Disturbed. This is the first Disturbed song I heard, and I discovered it from Song Pop. I guessed that song on Song Pop. Oh, this one is actually a good song. Soldier of Heaven by Sabaton. This is a single from their latest album, The War to End All Wars. It has very interesting riffs and choruses. Oh, the next one is No More Tears by Ozzy Osbourne. I listened to Ozzy's solo career back in 2014. I discovered a few songs that I like to this day and I never looked back. But then the guys from Lane Guardian became the series of their Spotify playlists, and this is how I discovered the song. I like the very first few seconds of the song. It has a very interesting intro, and then all these vocals start and the song is taken to a whole new level. This is another solid cover. It's Hallowed Be Thy Name by Machine Head, not to be confused with the Deep Purple album. It's a solid cover of Iron Maiden's Hallowed Be Thy Name, and that's one of my all-time favorite songs. I did hear a few covers of that song, and I can say that the Machine Head version I liked most of all. Okay, the next song is actually a song from my teenage years. I remember that back in 2008 when I had no internet, I had Nickelodeon, and they played the first 2 seasons of Drake and Josh all the time. And I remember that I absolutely loved the intro song, I Found a Way by Drake Bell. It's one of the best things about the show. I still love the first 2 seasons of Drake and Josh. I'd love to rewatch them one day. Oh, speaking of Nickelodeon, I have another hit song from a hit show. It's Leave It All to Me, a theme from iCarly by Miranda Cosgrove and featuring Drake Bell. Unlike Drake and Josh, iCarly did not resonate with me that much. I liked the show, but it's still no match for the first 2 seasons of Drake and Josh. But hey, at least Miranda Cosgrove plays a nicer character here than she did on Drake and Josh. Okay, this is one of the songs from Ozzy Osbourne that I liked back in 2014. Let Me Hear You Scream. Oh, it's a very fast song, it's a very heavy song. It's somewhat a brutal song from Ozzy, with some brutal lyrics. Another song by Ozzy is called Not Going Away. Unlike the previous song, Let Me Hear You Scream, Not Going Away is a much slower song. It's a more intense song. Oh, the next one is Locomotive Breath by Tero. It's a Finnish band. It's a Finnish heavy metal band. And the song is a cover of Jethro Tull. This is how I discovered Jethro Tull. Locomotive Breath is the first Jethro Tull song I heard. This song is an acoustic song, and I can say that this song is kinda better than the original because of the acoustic guitar and the vocals. Oh, the next song every metalhead knows, Holy Diver by Dio. If you haven't heard Holy Diver, well, go on, check that out. Okay, 3 Nocturnes, Opus 9 to Andante, Frederick Chopin, Brigitte and Gerard. I love some of Frederick Chopin's nocturnes, especially the infamous Nocturne Opus 9 number 2. There is this version on YouTube where there is a Starry Night by Van Gogh in the video, and I love that version most of all. If you want to dive deep into classic music, start with that tune. Before I mention the next song, I want to say that I discovered this artist in 2015. He's a vocalist from one of the infamous bands. and I am secretly a fan of his solo works. It's A River of No Return by Bruce Dickinson, the vocalist from Iron Maiden. Yes, I am somewhat a fan of Bruce's solo career. No, I can't say that I'm a die-hard fan. I still prefer his stuff in Maiden. However, his solo works are worth listening. I also heard that he's working on a new solo album, and I'd love to listen to his new solo album. The River of No Return is a very chill and relaxed song from Tyranny of Souls album. Oh, this is one of those songs from my university days. I'm 18 by Alice Cooper. Some solid guitar riffs in that song. Check that out.